I am a fucking pioneer to the sport of online dating, bro.
I could see you being real good on Tinder.
Dude, no.
I could
Never even had a Tinder.
Oh, what are we
I
talking-
cut it off at MySpace. I've never had no dating app since MySpace.
MySpace wasn't even a dating app. That's how I
when it
know
was.
you got too much pussy. It wasn't. This guy thinks it was a dating app.
Bro, you couldn't.
This man thinks MySpace is a dating app because of how much pussy he got on it.
Dude, you have no idea. MySpace was in middle school, in high school, bro.
You, sir, are a legend.
Well, alright. Battle raps cause I've shaken grown men to the point that they can't even face their own friends. That's why they rhyme about jewels, not life, cause the ice on which they skating is so thin. That's what I love about the human soul.
We can talk about that, but keep
No. Actually, no. Fuck that. Hell no, I'm not hearing myself out. Hell no.
That's real shit.
It is real
I
shit.
mean, how many people do you think get cheated? You know what I mean? Like, how many people do you think you'd say?
We not about to start this episode like this.
No.
All right, but at this point in day and age, I was just talking to this lady at Demasi's fucking Mediterranean girl, my homie today. We were just talking. She butted in, and we started talking about it. How everybody gets cheated on some way or another because you just don't know, but you got cheated on.
100%, bro.
And this lady was asking me because I was like, man, I'm always this person. I'm always getting cheated on. I'm always this. I'm always that. And she like broke it down to me. And I was like, that was a hard pill to swallow.
It sucks for sure, but then in like a couple months when you look back, you're like, damn, what was I even thinking? Like, I
But
should've
still,
known.
no, fuck that. You still got cheated on. That shit stupid, sucks. And when the bitch is lying, and she cheating, lying, and double lying, and 2-timing and 3-timing hoeing out there, and doing shit behind your back and your friend's back, that shit's sad.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause you look like a goddamn fool, and I ain't no fool, but I look like one now. Now I walk the streets of Washington looking like a fucking retard. I'm not even going back on that goddamn road.
all right. I like where we're at.
But yeah,
I like where we're at. We're getting a little emotional.
We Gucci.
I like where we're at.
I wish I could smoke this bitch on camera. Actually, fuck it.
All right, should we start?
Let's get it.
Yeah. All right, let's go, champ. Welcome to the new set. I just felt like this is my crib, so it was a little bare, and it was cool at first. I was like, I'm doing the minimalism, modern thing, don't have a lot of shit. It's nice and clean, white. It's cool, but then I was laying in here one day, and I'm like, it's not cozy, and there's nothing in here, and like, it doesn't feel like a home. It just feels like a podcast studio, really. And sorry, I'm going on a rant. You got me a little stoned, so just ranting here for a minute.
CBD, brother.
Yeah, CBD for my back.
What was it called? Smokers Joe's.
Yeah. All right. New set. We're here. We got some new shit.
Looks great.
But the real reason that we're
Feng
here,
shui.
the real reason that we're here is to talk to my boy. My boy, I wish I could give you an intro because I know that if I knew you better, I'd have an incredible intro for you. I could already tell that. But I don't know you well, and I'm excited to get to know you on camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We started before we were talking. You told me that you came from a certain place, and it's a miracle that you're at where you're at now. And I feel like that's where we should start the story. I don't know if you've ever watched an episode. I'm assuming you haven't. Don't feel bad about it.
No, I have.
It's normally wild. We start with a story and we try and continue it, but as you're talking, you kind of branch off and you say something that reminds me of something I say, and they, oh yeah, and then this time, and then we have to kind of reel it back to the story. So let's start with where you came from.
All right, so my homies and my PR team want me to kind of air some shit out and get it already out there, because this is something that I used to do. Don't do it anymore, obviously. I'm not going to do it no more, and I'm changing my ways of my life and my lifestyle, and I already have for the past 5 years. But the reason I said I was a miracle to be alive is because I got hit by a Tahoe doing like 90, probably like 70 or 90.
Tahoe, that's a big truck.
Yeah.
It's like a Texas-sized truck.
But I was on a street bike, on a motorcycle.
And you were on a motorcycle.
And I'm not going to, quote unquote, say what I had on me in my bag.
Don't do that, but we know that you had a little something on you.
Well, that the reason why my PR wants me to kind of air this point out and get it kind of squashed.
I mean, do whatever you got to do, but I feel like
I'm not gonna air it out too much.
I feel like talking about it more is a dangerous.
No, I'm just saying that's just what happened. And I'm saying when I got hit by the Tahoe, I broke a bunch of bones. You know, that's why I feel like I'm a miracle to even be back to where I am right now.
Yeah, well, take me through that. You get hit by a Tahoe on the highway?
No, I was deep in the woodlands, bro. I was way in the back on like.
Where are you from? You're not from Houston.
No, I'm from Trinity.
Trinity, Texas.
Yeah.
Which is how far?
Way the fuck out there.
How far of a drive? If I wanted to drive there right now, how long?
40. Probably.
Hour 40 outside of Houston. Which direction?
Towards Dallas.
If I was a better Texan, I'd be able to interpret that for you, but I don't know where the fuck Dallas is.
All right, so you just drive north.
North, okay.
45 north.
You're up. You're up there. You're near. You're what's up? What's the next thing up there?
Sam Houston.
Sam Houston. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
I got the picture.
The Trinity River and Lake Livingston. Like Trinity is basically an island out there. So we're like little country island, rebellious hood rats.
Okay. You guys are like the Australia of Texas. You think?
It's just a fucked up place, bro.
It's wild. Like I think I remember one time we were a little hammered in a bar and you were telling me something about driving four-wheelers with automatic weaponry.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely seem like that kind of guy. Like that's where you came from for sure.
Yeah. My cousin used to own Great American Scooter Company and he used to sell automated wheelchairs to like fucking Medicaid, when like older people, you know, all this shit with Medicaid, whatever. So he used to get paid by the government and insurance. And he was making roughly $880,000 to $900,000 a year.
And this is all allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
Okay.
But allegedly it was way more because the motherfucker was about to go buy a helicopter before the big ass.
Listen.
Like this big ass fat lady fell out the fucking scooter and sued him because she needed a bigger scooter and we had to fucking like just to get her able to sit on it, we had to maneuver some shit around.
Yeah.
And she was fucking fine with it. She signed a document or whatever. When in court, that document didn't stand up. But yeah, he was making a lot of money, and come to short, he had a lot of guns, Range Rovers, BMWs.
Okay.
We brought the panoramic view, just busting down AKs.
Into the forest, into the woods.
Well, our family also has like 3,300 acres out there, so we'd just be out there driving through the pastures, going to the back lake, the rivers.
How do you make sure that you're not like you just know because you grew up there that like okay, I'm pointing the gun over here because like the crib and all the people are over there.
Well, yeah, but there's so many trees, woods, and there's I'm going through like pastures. We got to open a gate, close the gate, drive, open a gate, close the gate, drive. Like we're way the fuck out there.
Okay, I'm just imagining. First of all, I come from a place where I never saw a gun like in my life. From Chicago.
What? Okay, you're from Chicago. You never even see a gun, bro.
I have now, but when probably until I was 18, 19 years old. I remember the first gun I ever saw. It was outside of a place that I used to do shows, that I DJ'd shows for my boy that was a rapper. It was called Subterranean. And these dudes from New York came down. They were rappers, and they were performing for the night. And we're outside, so everyone's like smoking a cigarette, talking bullshit and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And someone made a joke like, oh, what if someone came up on us right now or some shit? And then one of the old dudes, like this dude was like, bro, had to be like 60, like gray fucking mustache, little weird hat, like Barney Rubble built motherfucker. Like he was the last person I thought would ever have a gun on him. He like pulls up his waistband, he's got a gun on him. And I was like, holy shit, like legit first gun in my entire life I've ever seen.
Were you scared?
Nah, because he was the homie.
Okay,
but I was like,
were you slightly worried? Like, oh shit, he's had a gun this whole time. Like, how long have you? Do you have a gun every time we're around, or what?
I've only seen him the one time.
Oh, then how do you know he's your homie?
because like I mean I could just tell from talking from being around them for the night.
I mean, I get the vibe.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't seem like he would hurt me in any way. So I'm like, I mean, if you know, whatever. It didn't feel like a threat, but it was shocking for sure. It was crazy. Sorry, I took us off track.
No, my cousin's little friend is from Chicago, and they send me not me pictures, but send him like Snapchats and shit. These motherfuckers got like backpacks full of Uzis and shit in Chicago.
On the south side.
Like, yo, what the fuck is going on in that school? Bro, you got a bullet, you got a 40 clip banger, bro. That bitch will unleash in not even a split second. That kid won't even be able to handle that gun because it'll shoot so many bullets so fast it'll rise.
And I think that's how a lot of people get injured in Chicago accidentally.
They do not need that gun. I can't even shoot that bitch successfully. I've been shooting my whole life. Like,
see, this is something that you need someone who knows guns to know. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have been able to tell that kid, like, but what's wrong? Like you're not even gonna be able to handle that. Like you would have been able to
if
give them a
someone
little
was
22
telling those
or
little
something.
kids how to rock, they'd be fucking robbing jewelry stores and banks and shit.
I mean, I guess
So
you
we're
could look
gonna
at
leave
you could
them
look at it that
motherfuckers
way as well. I guess you could look at it that way as well. But let's get out of the south side.
Okay.
of Chicago.
Anyways, yeah. Where we
Let's
at?
get back to Trinity.
Nah, Trinity. Yep. All right. What about Trinity?
Let's get back to Trinity, and I'm just gonna disclaimer. I'm just gonna throw random allegedlys out because just so that you don't accidentally incriminate anybody.
Oh no, we're not incriminating nobody.
Well, not on purpose. But,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Just telling a story. I'm just gonna sprinkle some allegedlys in there.
Okay. All right.
But let's get back to Trinity.
All right.
You're rolling around in the pastures sticking guns out of the back window of a BMW
X5.
X5.
Yeah.
And that's just like a good time. That's just like a
Dude, this shit was a fucking blast. Literally, bro, the first time I rolled, I took a triple stack EXO and I was 15 and I was driving my cousin's black on black Range Rover with 26s.
allegedly.
And I jumped the fucking railroad tracks.
In the air.
Yeah, and
Wheels off the ground.
yeah, because if you go to Trinity, there's this back road, and the fucking dude, it is. If you drive over it just like straight, you're gonna like teeter totter. You got to go sideways, and you'll still scrape your fucking bottom. It's where like the old hobbly. Have you ever heard of Hobbly Bobbly or whatever it's called?
No.
It was like an old train, the Wobbly Bobbly or some shit.
I don't know, but you painted a nice picture for me. I can definitely see it, and I'm imagining you coming up to it. Is there a moment where you decide like, oh, I'm definitely jumping this?
Oh, the whole way over to the.
You knew from you went to.
The reason I got in the car was to go jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was it successful? Did the car last? How many wheels hit the ground?
Range Rovers are fucking damn near bulletproof.
That's a good way to test the car, I guess.
Katrina or Rita, whatever the fuck the hurricane was.
Katrina probably affected you the most over here, I think.
No, it was one of them. It was fucked up. But we went out there.
Harvey
Me
was
and my
the most
cousin
recent.
went out there, and it was me and him, and we were way out in the woods. And I forgot what pasture we're in, but we were on top of we got up on top of the railroad tracks because it was raining so fucking bad that it was starting to flood. And we're 26's low profile tires in a Range Rover. So like what the fuck? So he drove that bitch up on top of the railroad tracks, and we're on like the actual railroad tracks driving. Well, then he like turns off, and as he turns off, he was like, nah, fuck that. But then the car starts sliding. Bro, tell me why we fall off a fucking like 20-foot cliff ravine and fucking land on like a tree stump. And we're just stuck out there. It's fucking idiot. My cousin's like 33 at this point, 31, whatever fuck. I was in high school.
And you're 15.
I was like 17.
17.
16, 17 at this point, yeah.
So, and there was cell phones. You had a cell phone, right?
Yeah, but bro, it is fucking hurricane outside. Ain't no one coming to save you. We had to climb out that bitch and trot our ass in basically hail rain that was coming down like BBs from fucking space.
What's the first thing you say when the car stops? You're sliding, whatever happens.
Thank
it's
fucking
mayhem.
God.
It hits, you're stopped. Do you look
No,
at your
first
cousin,
thing I was like, you're a fucking retard. That's the first thing I said.
I bet that probably would have been me as well.
Dude, I was like, you're fucking retarded as fuck, bro. He said,
if I was alive, if I was like after that, if I looked down and touched myself, I was alive, I'd look at the driver, and that's exactly what I'd say.
dude, it was fucked. He just had this stupid ass look on his face. And then we sat there for a second. And the funniest thing in the world, he tried to put in reverse. I mean, what the fuck is it gonna do, bro? We are stuck.
Yeah.
Like, let's climb out this bitch, like from the fucking sunroof and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So before your cousin allegedly got all this money and bought all these things, you said you came from nothing, right?
I mean, yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to add it all up. I'm trying to keep it all together.
Well, it was just like a single parent household. My mom was a single parent. We moved in and out of houses with, people during the years. She had a husband growing up, but we ain't really vibe. Shit happened, whatever. They got a divorce.
I feel that.
And it was just me, her, my brother, and my grandma. You know what I'm saying? We moved in together. And me
Is
and
an older brother or younger?
older brother.
Okay.
He's older like 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
So,
I also come from a divorced family, and I have a 5-year older brother.
so you were getting into shit 5 years sooner than you needed to.
I was I took a page out of his book. I always learned from his mistakes my entire life.
Okay, my brother was the sneakiest fucker on earth. Never got caught for shit. So I was trying to do what he did, and I got caught all the fucking time.
Okay, so he was kind of slick. He was
his friends always got caught. He was just the one that never. He just seemed like the good kid, but he always came up with the ideas, fucking maneuvered the ideas. He was the fucking mastermind. The whole shit never got caught.
Okay, my brother was definitely the mastermind type. Like, get the idea going for something bad to do, and then have one of your friends that's kind of dumb enough to do it first, and then it's like he's like a ringleader kind of.
My brother was kind of the same way, and then I was a little fucking guinea pig. Did they ever gang up on you like 5 deep? Like fucking 5. They're like 15, you're 10. They're like all jumping you at the same time, like WrestleMania style.
No,
dude.
No.
One reason why I don't give a fuck. I'll fight anybody, and however many you be. They have done this shit my whole life.
Dude, getting beat up by an older, even sibling, I would say, even if maybe your sister at one point was old enough to beat you up, getting beat up by an older sibling prepares you so much for life, because even like knowing what it feels like to wrestle with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like to grow up already having the skills of like, oh, I know how to use my body a little bit more because somebody's fucking forcing me to.
But also
fight right now,
having like a sibling unlocks a lot of stuff mentally in somebody. Like they go through a lot of emotional things, mental things. Like if I was out in public and I would ever show the way that I was pissed the fuck off about my brother or something, they would have thought I was crazy as fuck. So it's like, it's cool to just be behind closed doors and grow up getting that fucking mad at somebody you want to rip their fucking skull out and not being able to because they're your family, and getting over those emotions to be a fucking weirdo in society. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's cool to be like a single kid, like or what is it called? Only child, whatever. But I think they're all missing out because they don't actually get to see and build those like mental relationships. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? Like there's all those things that happen and you learn from it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my brother.
Sound like a retard right now.
Nah, I mean, we hit the
blasted.
CBD a little bit. My brother is like my hero, bro. Like I every single thing that I know, everything he's taught me, like so much. He's my fucking hero, bro. I would like that's the guy.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my older brother. Like we have a really good relationship.
That's hard.
Yeah. I fucking, there's so much that comes from having an older sibling. Like even if you don't have a good relationship, you still are taught so many fucking lessons.
And you have some type of like blueprint.
Exactly.
The blueprint is there for something. And you can branch off a little bit here and there and do your own thing, but like the basic shit is there.
Yeah. No, he was my blueprint for sure. In the beginning, I learned from his mistakes. Like I watched him terrorize, bro. He fucking threw smoke bombs inside of somebody's mail slot in their front door. Like he was, and this was at like fucking 14. He was a shithead, bro. And I watched him like suffer from it. So I was always like,
Suffer?
right,
He got caught?
Oh yeah, he always got in trouble because he was a wild boy.
We were wild
boy.
as
He was always
fuck.
pushing the limits.
Dude, me, Dylan Cleveland, fucking Colby Hudnall. There was all kinds of kids out there. Because I lived in Westwood, and there was this place in Westwood that's called Coach Village. It's like a trailer park inside of a really nice village that was gated. So it was really weird, crazy. But they had access patrol, but they were like rent-a-cops. Funniest shit in the world. I swear to God, hand on the Bible, I don't give a fuck what no one says. I'll take them back when we die. We'll just run this shit back. I'll show you on camera. Everything's recorded somehow, some way. So anyway, bro, we would terrorize everyone out there. We'd knock on the doors. We would have like Jolly Ranchers and all kinds of candy in this like brown bag, and we would tie all these things to it, and they would tie like a fucking M1000 to it with a string, and we'd light the string, and it would catch the bag on fire, and then the people would knock on the door, and we would go ding dong
ditch.
ditching. Yeah, they have other words for that, but I don't be saying those, you know what I'm saying, right here. But
Wait, what did you say? I missed that.
no,
completely.
some people call it different shit.
Oh, I've only heard ding dong ditch. Is there like a racist term for it?
No, it's just like everyone would call it like.
Okay,
But that's not. I don't want that on camera.
We're gonna have to fucking
don't
bleep
put
that.
that on camera.
Listen, we're
No.
diamond cut. We're
that's-
definitely gonna have to bleep that out.
No, it's
I didn't even
no.
try and pull that
That was
audio.
no. That was straight.
Definitely no. But let's not talk about
Okay,
it
all
even
right, anyway,
anymore.
so-
We'll get back to the
so-
allegedly. We'll have diamond cut bleep it out.
So we caught we caught the bag on fire, and we would bang on the door, and when they'd come out, they'd stomp it out, and the fucking melted candy would get stuck to their shoes and shit.
Okay, so you were doing way more. Like I was ding dong ditching as well, but like we took a air horn, you know, like a brr, one of those air horns, and we duct taped it down and we left it at the front door. And then
see, like we didn't do shit like that.
Ours was like suburban, safer versions. Like you were doing the shit we wish we could do.
Dude, you could have definitely had an M1000 in your hand. Had a homie.
You can't get that. Like,
bro,
you
what are you
can't get that from-
talking about?
You can get anything for sure, but I'm a 12, 13, 14, 15.
You couldn't just go to a
kid.
fireworks stand?
No, in Chicago, bro, you
Really?
can't.
Oh, that's fucking trash.
They don't have like. There's so many more rules. It's
Bro,
a
we would
big
go there
city,
and we would
like-
just, if we had money, they were giving it to us. I'd bring $250. They give me whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
There was no such thing,
Dude.
where I was from.
We would have.
If you could find little black cats, if you could find a pack of black cats where I was from, you're the fucking man.
What?
You're the fucking man.
Dude, we used to shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Yeah, bottle rockets too. Little.
We used to shoot them
yeah.
hoes at each other.
Yeah.
Dead ass. And the big Roman candles that would actually fucking burn the shit out of you if they hit you and just sit there and sizzle on your ass.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
There was
Like, get the fuck out of here.
there was a few kids doing that in the alleys. I didn't partake in that. That was
Dude,
like one of the
that shit
things
was
where I was like,
fucking fun as fuck.
I could imagine.
Bro, it made you feel like you were in real life Star Wars. If you had enough imagination, bro, you were real life playing Star Wars. That shit was like a little blast cannon, and you were just running. You're like, yeah, get over here.
I wish I was man enough to do it. I was the kid that
Bro,
was
no,
like,
you just had to do it because if you did it, you would understand it's really not that bad.
I was the kid that was like, yo, that's dangerous. Like, why would I do that? I'm not gonna do that. It's
Bro.
dangerous. I could shoot him. Like, I was that kid. I was too scared. I'm a pussy a little bit. There's a big part of me that's a pussy.
But it's okay because being a pussy is actually a very, very, very like strategic survival instinct.
It's some may even call it Jewish.
Oh, you Jewish?
Some may even call it Jewish.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's a big part of me that's a little bit of a pussy.
Dude, okay, so funny story. You can call these people and really fact check this. We used to do it all the time. We'd be out there raising hell at night, shooting each other with paintballs. We'd have paintball wars, airsoft wars. So like I could only imagine the phone calls the office would get about us, or the fucking security gate. These kids are running around with machine guns, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like they were probably tripping because we were dead ass shooting each other and gunning each other down with BB guns. And the access patrol would always come out, and we would take off running into the bushes or something, and someone would stay over here, and he would get out and chase them. We'd go get in the car and drive that bitch up the road. And then some old man, like he's probably like an old dude doing security,
Yeah.
which he 99% of the time was. And then we just drive the car like a million miles up the road, and then he would just have to like run back to the car. And by the time he did that, we were already gone.
Yeah, that sounds like real fucking childhood fun.
Yeah, and then attached to the marine, or attached to Westwood Shores, in the very back, the lake attaches to it, and it's like a bunch of lake houses. But there's a marina back there where people like go for RV parks, and it like pops off every holiday. And dude, growing up out there, I was a lifeguard, me and Garrett. And I'm coming to the point to accept it. Like I'm just always been that guy that is the guy on the side.
The side dude. We'll say dude.
Okay.
We're gonna go with dude on this.
Side dude. That sounds so whack. But
your
but yeah,
PR
like I
team
feel like I feel like I operate in the shadows better than I operate in like real existent form relationship style.
Okay.
Like I'm better on the side.
Yeah, but did you? How old are you?
29.
You're 29.
Yeah.
Did you played that role happily for a long time? I'm assuming.
No. I just had to, because when you grow up like not as financially stable as like a bunch of other families,
Okay.
like well, this is my experience. I don't know about anybody else, but
Okay.
growing up, you have all these people that go and do all these things. You got these families that do all these certain things, and from the bottom I saw how it all really worked, looking up at everything, you know what I mean? Like, because people, when you're at the top, you don't look really down. At the bottom, you would kind of watch everything move. You watch all these people going.
You're saying, how do I get up there?
Yeah,
no one from the top's looking down going, how do I get down there?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like all these girls are going for these guys in good families in school and shit, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, in a way, because they have nicer clothes, they're driving good cars in college or in high school, boom, boom, boom. Well, I've always been the dude that's looked like this, been the athlete, blah, blah, blah. I've, always hang out either fucking with the cool kids or like the athletic kids, whatever, kind of from like in between where the hood was and just regular life. We're on like the mixed road of Elm Street. So I was like right next to the hood. And it's just, I've always been the guy where like the girls want to be with me, but there's like no stability or security there. And I'm still chasing my dreams. And that's still like, when you get a girl, they look at that shit like, damn, that's scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they want security and they want to go and get an LV bag. I ain't swipe my car for that, bitch. Wait. Wait.
Yeah, we're very similar in this way. I'm really connecting with you here.
Yeah.
You're the guy that they just want to smash.
Like, bro, they literally walk up to me. You saw that shit the other day. I ain't gonna cap. And we ain't gonna say where she works or who she is, but that bitch was pulling me off in the bathroom not pulling me off, but she was yanking on my arm as I'm trying to go back to work.
I was getting a little hard up in the DJ booth.
Oh, bro, she was trying to get on me.
I saw it.
Yeah, I knew someone was looking. You know that feeling when someone's looking at you? I was looking at her. I was like, yo, chill. Someone's fucking watching me right now.
It was me. And I was
like, yo, chill. Get the fuck off me. She was like, she literally said, bro, you should have saw the text messages I got.
Gee.
Dude, it was like emojis and shit. There was like, dude, hold on. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny.
Is mission complete or not?
Bro, chill the fuck.
Mission complete or not?
Hold on. I can't say that. And no,
respect.
Bro, I would never do that. But look at this.
See, that's the difference between me and you. You get too much good pussy.
I want to fuck you right now.
I just get too much.
Get a hotel.
Pussy.
You see that? The pussy got you scared. Look at this.
Holy shit.
Dude, get the fuck out of here, bro.
That makes me like her even more. See, that's my problem. I'm fucked, bro. I love fucking those dirty, just not dirty like that. They're gonna give me an STD.
Oh, are you talking about like
dirty,
hollered out pussy, or are you talking about like
like a girl who craves dick?
Okay.
Like I want her to be so fucking. I want to pull my dick out. I want her to fucking jump on it. And
but like
put it in her mouth.
They're out there, bro.
I know. I know they're out there.
Okay, look, and I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Those are
no.
Let
me tell you something.
Those are not good women.
No, they're not. But I could write you a motherfucking book about this shit. I literally tell my homies how to get pussy all the time. I don't like doing it because I only fuck with literally. I don't like saying this shit because I don't like to boost my horn. But like, I really only like to fuck with top tier pussy. And if I know that's fucked you.
Okay, let's stop with that. We're gonna have to bleep that out, Diamond Cut.
Oh, okay. If I
let's not get you in trouble here. Let me just sprinkle in allegedly. It's been too long.
All right. So if I know any dude who's hit, smash, whatever the fuck, you went down on him, that shit just really turns me off. I want a bitch that is untouched. You know what I'm saying? And I can fuck with a bitch like. There's a couple bitches out there that I've fucked around with, but there's also bitches that I won't fuck around with because of who she's fucked, because it's like that dirty. Damn it. So you got
Yeah, well, Diamond Cut, we're gonna need some extra audio concentration on
all
this
right, so if I know someone that's fucked, I'm not about to hit because that's just disgusting to me. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to basically make these girls look at you like a thirst trap, and it's so easy, bro.
I respect your understanding of that, because you, like you said, coming from the bottom, looking up, figuring it out, you seem like the kind of guy that you obviously noticed pretty quickly that women love you.
Well, to a certain degree.
And you started dissecting why, which is why you're able to tell me why, right?
Well, also, I've been in, my mom and them were always in the bars and shit. I would always go to the bars when they like did karaoke and drank and chilled at like KC's and shit on the lake. But then it was like 13 years old. I started going to teen night at Shenanigans in Huntsville at like Sam Houston. That's when I really started to see like, oh, damn, like I ain't never really been good at anything. I've been good at sports, been athletic, but like, dude, pulling just been so easy.
Now, here's something I just learned on the first Patreon episode that I filmed on Wednesday. Shameless plug. If you want an extra episode every week, patreon.com/partywithstrategy. That's where you'll find it. I was educated on the word Riz. Have you ever heard this word?
Riz.
Like you rizzed her up, you got Riz.
Nah.
So if we were talking to somebody based out of the black community right now, that's what they would tell you. After what you just said, like when you got it, you walk in the room and you can just see the girls, they get a little warm, they get a little wet down there. They're looking at you, they like what they see. Little bad boy, you got the bandana on, you know what I'm saying? You got the swag, you got Riz.
Riz.
You got Riz.
I mean, I guess I don't know what I've never heard that before.
That's how it was explained to me, at least. It's like game, like you got game.
Okay,
they said it's interchangeable with game. You could switch out game and
there's
Riz.
also a line to be played where you start looking like a douchebag real quick.
Okay.
Like if you approach a girl a certain way, you're gonna look like a fucking loser.
What kind of way? This is good. I think there's a lot of people that
I watch
stay on the internet
bar all the time. I'm like, this motherfucker's not gonna get it. And sometimes it's surprising because this girl turns out to be a super, super bad bitch, but she thirsty as fuck and half retarded. And I'm like, I was gonna shoot my shot, but you know what? Too late.
There's so much I want to talk about with you. We have so much to talk about. I'm relating to you in so many ways. You remind me of people that I know. I like it. I don't find a lot of people in Houston that I feel like could understand where I was coming from in an everyday conversation. I feel like you could.
There's not a lot of intellectual property out here in these streets.
Well,
because I have been out here for a long time. I helped open Gas Lamp. I help do a lot of different bars. I've been at all these bars. A lot of these people out here, they're either like trying to be this very pretentious type of way where they act like they're in the industry, and there's like, it's like this high school shit where everyone has to be in this friend group and no one can talk to you, or they're just half brain dead. They don't know what the fuck going on and they just fuck everybody for money, or the bitch is over here sucking dick for dollars and back. And well, you got different.
Allegedly, I'm gonna just sprinkle in allegedly.
Well, let me not.
I don't want to. I don't.
Hold on,
I'll be honest. I don't really.
I don't want to air. I don't want to air out because it's not.
Well, just don't say it anymore. Okay. Don't say the name. Okay, we're in the space. We know what the reference point is here.
What I'm saying.
I don't really work there anymore at the moment, so I don't truly care. But let's. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how much. Like here's the thing.
I'm just saying, in the industry, a lot of these motherfuckers act like they know what's up and they don't. And there's just a bunch of groups of these motherfuckers that think they got it, they don't. They think they got the money, they don't. They act like they do because one of the homies has it, and it's like, bruh, I see the check, I swipe the card, I'm the one that opens the tabs. I see everybody over here acting all weird when they talking about who's gonna get the drink. You get a girl. Well, now you wondering if I can get a drink because you don't know if I'm gonna put the drink on the tab when you come to the bar because homie ain't with you. So now you come up all sly, trying to be sly. Well, guess what? Depends on if I like you, because I might make you look stupid.
Right. Did you tip me well? Are you a nice guy? Whatever. Have I seen you before? You have the opportunity to either shit on him or help him out a little bit.
Yeah. Usually I'm a good wingman, but
Yeah.
depends. You know what I mean?
See, that's you. You could read a room. You understand a situation.
Oh, I see everything when I'm bartending.
Yeah.
That's the fun part about it.
Yeah.
I'm zombie mode bartending. That shit's so easy now. What I'm doing now is trying to meet cool people. And low-key, since I'm not in a relationship, because when I'm in a relationship, I kind of shut off this feeling, or this like switch. It's like right now I be looking for like top tier model potential fucking life partner, someone I could do vibes with, create content with, and not be with in a relationship, but just somebody I could vibe with and just
Someone who's on the same page as you.
Yeah, let's go make some money. Let's go ahead and give fake marriage.
Not OnlyFans money though.
We can do OnlyFans.
You're into that?
I'm alright, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
hold on.
I can't boost myself like that on here. Like,
Okay. All right, hold on.
nah, you don't even know, bro. I used to be a stripper too.
Oh my God. Yes, dude.
This is also what's fucked up.
There's the Riz, bro.
Okay.
You can't strip without Riz.
So there's that lady at the buffet was talking, and she was like, you know, this is the reason why you can't, and you're probably never gonna be happy. You're always gonna have these trust issues. I said, why? And because she was asking me all these questions. She's like, because of all that you just told me. I was like, what? She's like, you were a stripper. You've seen it. You were just talking about how, you know, the Bachelorette about to get married. It's over here trying to ride on top of me. And I don't do all that. I'm not fucking no girl about she's about to get married. I'm not rattling with that karma, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
that shit gonna come back to me, and my bitch gonna fuck somebody else, and I'm gonna be beating somebody else senseless.
Yeah.
So there's no way. So there's that, and then I've also seen just the in and outs of the bars, girls coming up and they're holding the dude's hand while trying to look at me crazy. You see in the DJ booth, you watching this shit happen?
You have a good view of it. We have the best view of it. In the DJ booth is the best view. I see it all, and I'm like you. I take it in. I read it. I like to make up my own little stories sometimes about it. But
okay, so what's your perspective watching me at the bar? Like, do you see it?
I don't really pay too much attention to you. It's more so the crowd, because I'm trying to see what songs they're fucking with and whatnot.
Because we are popping at this. Well, not popping, but we're like newly popping, so it's kind of hard to read the room.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time staying locked in. I'm having a hard time staying focused and concentrated at the moment. I feel like I'm easily distracted.
Yeah. Well, dude, there's a lot of high quality bitches that are coming through there, bro.
And we're talking about Tokyo Joe's.
Yes, Tokyo Joe's.
We're talking about Tokyo Joe's on Wednesday night. Another shameless plug. The best party in Houston on Wednesday.
Yeah, the quality.
If Dola were here, I'd tell him to suck my dick. Our party's better. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I did the other day to that.
Fuck, I had a really
Argentinian
good question.
Pussy.
I had a fucking good question. Oh, here's. I got it. You were talking about being a stripper and that sort of skewing your view on women, marriage, these things.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, this also brings it back to women cheating all the time and just things like this. Like, bro, like, would you rather be this? If you're in my shoes, would you rather be, because this is also what I found out when I went through my ex's phone after she went through my phone, blah, blah, put that
all right, hold on.
Look, okay, so anyways.
We're getting off, we're trailing off the track here.
When I started seeing the side homies were getting more attention and more quality conversations and more in-depth feelings and emotions tapped into a certain realm of like conversation than what I was even getting, and I was there every day. So it's like, who do you really want to be? Do you want to be the side homie that really gets the truth of the secret part of them, where they can really open up to you because it's already secret realm and you're still hitting? Or do you want to be this dude where you're helping her with life, you're paying the bills, she's always going to be with you, you're having kids with her, you got like her locked in.
Who do
you want to be? Because I'm in the middle riding both fences because I can't really get on either fence because no one's choosing.
Yeah, I feel that. I
am lying on both sides.
In my life at this moment, I'm sort of in the same type of predicament, because from 2015 until probably 2020, maybe even 2021 for sure, I was like, my whole thing was being a scumbag on the internet, being around women, being the DJ that fucks bitches, send nude stickers on girls' titties, girls showing me their titties in their club. I ran a whole Patreon of literally pedestrian titties in the club, like Girls Gone Wild type shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that.
And that's been my brand, and in the moment it was incredible. And I would if anybody were to ask me like, what about your future, it was like, I don't care. Like, this is so good right now. What could go wrong in my future? It's just going well. I'm doing my thing right now. I'm at a point where I'm like, do I want to keep doing that, or do I want to sort of get away from that and get out of the nightclub a little bit more, because of the way that it affects how you view women, because you see them in there drunk, doing shit, being bad girls.
Okay, but do you want to see the truth of life, or do you want to be ignorance is bliss all the fucking time?
Well, it is a truth of life. It is a truth of life. I don't know that it is the truth of life. The women that exist in those places are going to do those types of things, but I would at least like to believe, I don't know, that there is a better type of woman that spends her time in a better place.
Oh, I feel like, man, I could say yeah, because I know some girls, but also like, dude, like the time for us is running way the fuck out.
Is it though? I just had this conversation.
I feel
As
like
we get older, I feel like we live longer. So by the time I'm 50, I think that you'll live to 140. You're gonna have a neural link in your head. There's gonna be an AI built in.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. But I'm saying, like, with what we really find as what we want, like pure girls that aren't out here doing the wildest shit.
Oh,
I mean, like,
pure girl, yeah.
Not really a pure girl, because you want a bitch that can do some wild shit. Like,
she has to have a couple miles on her, because if
well,
she
yeah,
can't
okay,
do
look,
anything
I don't,
fun,
no. She don't have to have miles on her, because miles are like
couple blocks.
No, she could have. She could. I mean, she could. Okay, what do you call miles? Do you call different dudes, or just how many times?
Different dudes, not how many times.
Whoa.
Let me real quick.
Because
I have to pee so bad. This is going to be such a good conversation. I don't want to be distracted. Don't say anything insane that Diamond Cut's going to have to cut out while I'm not here. So where were we in the conversation? This is maybe, as of right now, one of my favorite podcasts I've ever done. I'm gonna let you know that right now. We're talking about, is there a pure? We said, what is miles?
What is miles? Like, is it about the girls?
Grab the mic. Grab the mic. What is miles? Is it how many times they've ever had sex in their life, or is it how many different guys they've had sex with?
Okay, so let me say this. Depends on the dude, because if you're fucking me more than once, I'm fucking you different ways, because I'll get bored quick. Like, I'm trying to do different shit with you, like, that we've never done, so I don't get like bored.
Do you know? Now, when you're smashing,
yeah,
do you feel like you already have a plan before you even go into it? You're like, all right, I'm gonna. I warm up with this.
Depends on if
then
there's music.
Hit them with this. Like,
if
do you have?
Music on. I'm not a good DJ, so bro, it might some stupid shit might come on my phone. But it depends on the music, because if the music's on, bro, I'm just vibing with the music. I don't need no game plan.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
so
if there's no music, it just depends. Are we talking, or what's the vibe? Like, do I already know you fuck with me? Like, have you already put your hand on my thigh? Have you already rubbed my back? Like, do we already go to dinner? Like,
yeah. This makes sense.
What conversations have we had?
This makes sense.
It's all variables. Like, that's why, like,
this is how I know you've had a lot of sex.
What do you mean? If I
have to put you out there like that, but I'm just saying.
Oh my God, dude! Right now, I could literally turn Washington upside down.
Let's not do that. We're having a really good episode, and
dude, so many people
that I tried to make before is I definitely want. We want to piss some people off for sure.
Well, I don't want to.
But we don't want
trying to ruin relationships.
We don't.
That's the only thing I could do with anything said.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't. We want to piss a couple people off, but you need hate in a slow, steady drip. If you get too much of it at once, it's not good.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
You need the haters. You need people. You need the hate views. You need people that are like, fuck you, fuck me, fuck them, and they watch the entire episode.
Do you remember MySpace?
Yes.
Bro, promise, again, hand on the Bible.
Okay. Allegedly.
I am a fucking pioneer to the sport of online dating, bro.
I could see you being real good on Tinder.
Dude, no.
I could
never even had a Tinder.
Oh, what are we
I
talking-
cut it off at MySpace. I've never had no dating app since MySpace.
MySpace wasn't even a dating app. That's how
what
I
it
know
was.
you got too much pussy. It wasn't. This guy thinks it was a dating app.
Bro, you could...
This man thinks MySpace is a dating app because of how much pussy he got on it.
Dude, you have no idea. MySpace was in middle school and high school, bro. Middle school and high school.
Holy
You
shit.
could go on there. I would ask my homies. I would say, hey, what's a girl's name you want to talk to? Talk about Mercedes, bro. I'd type that bitch in, 200 miles. I'd be like, how far you want to drive today? We're going to find one of them.
See, this is the kind of fucking fun you
I would send them every single Mercedes I saw. Didn't matter. Black, white, Mexican, Mercedes. Her name is Mercedes. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Anyone that responded, oh, nothing, just chilling. What are you doing? Oh, you want to hang out today? I'm from Trinity. I'm about to drive down there. For what? Oh, just cause I wanted to go to find a fucking restaurant out there. Be like, oh, my mom always wanted to go to this restaurant. I want to go with my friend. You want to hang out? We can go kick it. I got some weed. I got this. We can go smoke. We can do this. End up, boom, hook my homie up. Now he's fucking his bitch in the back of the truck.
You, sir, are a legend.
I could be called that, but I like to stay away from that because I don't know how to take that.
No,
Like,
that's
it's just like
incredible.
I'm not really good with taking compliments.
No, I mean, neither am I.
I try to do everything I can, and I do feel like I do legendary shit. But
Yeah.
to take that role, like
You could definitely just say thank you. When someone gives me a compliment,
appreciate it,
sometimes I just feel like I say thank you, and I'm like, is that enough? Should I compliment him back? This and that. And then I'm like, how would I want? Like if I said something to somebody and they just said thank you, I'd be like, that's perfect.
I'm
That's
very
it.
very
You know what I'm saying?
awkward. I'm very awkward. I make a lot of situations awkward, especially if I don't know what to do. I just revert to awkwardness.
Yeah, which is, but then out of the awkwardness is like that's like your personality, like you're quirky. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like
how you
shit.
break the tension. Would some people do like a stupid dance move, or some people make a joke. Like everyone, that's like how you get to really know somebody.
It really like got super. I got really good at the ducking and dodging while I was training clients, like doing boxing and shit.
Yeah.
Because I used to help open different gyms, and I helped open Spar off Washington with Pierre. Like we had our troubles, but shout out to that man.
You're good. You're a good man for that.
Good man. Spar boxing is killing it. But what we did is we set it up with like in a certain way to get like girls to come in and feel really welcome. You know what I'm saying? So when we're in there, we're just running it. Well, I got fucking 8 or 10 classes a day, 6 or 8 girls in each class, maybe here or take a guy. There's some of them shoot their shot.
Yeah.
And especially when girls work out. Like I understand I'm a good looking guy, whatever, but like, you're in there, you're working out. I'm working out all the time, and my diet's on point. I'm looking top tier, and I'm like training for a fight at this time. They're shooting their shots 24/7.
Yeah,
you got to duck and dodge and be professional if you want to stay in this industry. Because the first slip up you fuck any bitch when you're a personal trainer, ruined. And that's how I see it. You know what I mean? I got taught by a motherfucking legend, Lamar Washington, and RIP to that man. But he taught me the game. This is what you do. This is the guideline to make the millions. This is how you act. This is the gentleman's rule book of being a trainer. And this is how you become like world-class guru shit.
Hell yeah.
And that's what I do. You know what I mean? When I train, them girls shoot their shot and it's like, but then I always act so fucking awkward. And they make fun of me. We go to like Kachar and all these girls are hanging out and shit. And they make fun of how awkward I am and shit. But it's like, bitch, you're shooting your shot, talking about my internet, getting the and I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? Stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about harder. Throw the two harder. Throw your punch harder. And they're talking about harder. You know what I mean? I'm like, come on, bro. Y'all are tripping. Like, let me coach my fucking class. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
girls love that shit, so they make it harder for me to not be awkward.
Yeah, and
Now I'm just awkward as fuck.
We were relating so closely, but I can't say that I can relate on this one.
No,
I don't.
why not?
I don't just have wet, rambunctious women throwing themselves at me at all times.
Give me 8 weeks of your life. I swear to God, I'll change it.
I don't think I want that at this point. Like I said,
No. You don't need that. You don't need it. You don't need it like that. But I'm saying, whatever you need, I'm like a mental coach as well. Whatever you're trying to do, 8 weeks, that shit'll be
okay.
damn near where you need it to be.
Yeah, I had something to say, but I got too high.
Okay.
And now I don't know what to say. Oh,
The CBD
awkward.
got
Awkward. You're talking awkward.
CBD got you lit?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
The CBD got me lit. I know.
Okay.
You're talking awkward. I personally I feel like I get awkward around girls who I like am not gonna fuck. I don't know how to have a female friend.
What?
I don't know how to have a friend that I'm not trying to have sex with.
Okay, well then that right there,
You know what I'm saying?
you should work. Well, not saying you should work on that, but like if you do choose to work on that,
Yeah.
that will benefit your life magnificently.
I
If you
think it
have a
would.
woman's energy in your world that's like really genuinely cares about you, like I do, I got hundreds of girls that I'm cool with, but like there's like probably like 18 to 30 of them I'm like locked in with. Like, and that's a lot, honestly. Like,
And in your mind, you would never have sex with them.
no,
Never. Okay.
not even. And that's the hard thing for other girls to get is like, bro, I know these girls. You do not know what I know. Working with these girls, like bartending, I usually am the only guy back there with all these girls, bottle service and bartenders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been there in a couple bars like
And
that.
you don't even think on a lonely, drunken 4 a.m.
Bro, I'm
night,
different.
You
I'm
struck
different.
out.
Bro, I get out the bar, I go straight to running. Like, and like there's certain
You don't have those lonely nights where
yes,
you
I have them
shoot
lonely
shots
ass
in the
nights.
DMs.
But
for
no, I
hours
have failed, bro.
and-
I have failed. I've thrown the ball and that
Is it just
bitch
me?
just fell right out. No one even caught it.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I do have
Even
those
on
times, but
a lonely night when you're horny as fuck, this girl's kind of shown some signs before that like maybe she'd smash you even though you guys are
depends
besties.
on her rap sheet, bro. We got to check the whole facts. Shout out my boy.
I just it's hard. It's a hard concept for me to grasp, to be completely honest with you.
Dude, it's really hard. It took me a while because this is also something that hit me. Okay, think about MySpace back in the day.
Okay, we're back on the MySpace.
Bro, I'm from Trinity, dude. It's fucking 40 minutes from a Walmart. We're in the middle of the fucking woods. There was nothing to do. Everybody out here is on drugs in the bar, fucking doing meth, fucking smoking weed in the back, fucking getting drunk and fucking smash and shotgun and fucking Keystone Light. Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good at this shit. I'm not trying to be out here. Like, I don't even like Keystone. I'm trying to go find some bad bitches and go hang around people that are fucking have street bikes and nice cars. Like,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
So,
What age? When did you move to Houston?
Well, I moved around a lot. And I think I moved back out here when I was like 21, 22.
So probably like the last 7 years you've been in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But I was always in Houston too, because one of my best friends, Cameron, was out here, and me and him used to ride street bikes, and he was always doing drugs and shit, and was always like doing shit on the dark web and all these other people, and they just always have like mass amounts of like pills and shit. But I would always hang out in Houston because they were the rich kids and all these other motherfuckers, so they always had shit to do.
Yeah.
But they were cool, you know what I'm saying? They never like caused any problems. It was just trying to have fun, you know what I mean? That's all they try to do. So I don't think anybody got hurt or anything by saying that, but
Allegedly.
yeah. But the CBD got me way off topic. What the fuck was I even saying?
feel that. I feel
What was I
that,
saying?
but it's also so good at the same time.
But what was I saying? got off
You
topic.
were talking about
Coming to Houston. Oh, so I used to
Coming to
come. I
Houston.
used to come to Houston all the time as a kid, and even in high school. Like, there's a homie of mine that I used to like work out with, and we did physique training back in the day. Cole Miller. Yeah, we used to go out all the time. And them boys used to do nothing but try to go and tail.
Yeah, and which you're good at. We already know that. At this point, you're
But the thing
teaching
is,
them how to do it.
Yeah, but I got to a point where there was one time I was like, man, am I even good at this shit, or do these girls just come up to me and I'm just like a commodity? Like, I'm just something they want.
You got imposter syndrome about your Riz game.
What does that mean?
Imposter syndrome is like something that somebody who's successful gets, where it's like, do I even deserve this? Like, why do I have this success? Am I even this good? Like, you know, like the self-doubt, the questioning.
I've been having that my whole life, but I have like multiple personalities. Like there's like a table, and there's like all these people sitting around and they all talk, but each one of them have like different viewpoints and likes and dislikes and point of views on this and suggestions. So it's like I'm always constantly in my head talking to myself about the stupidest fucking shit, and I can't figure nothing out.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
Very indecisive.
I can relate to that.
And then there's like trauma in a folder, but then you like get to this point where you want to get over it, but you create another folder inside of the folder, so you never really get out of the trauma. So now you made it like
But there has to be a way out.
Yeah, but now you created a multitude of layered folders throughout your whole life until you got to the point where you understood the shit. So now you have to crawl.
You're making up for everything that you fucked up.
Exactly. So now you have to crawl back to the one folder, but now you have to literally crawl through the complexity of these folders.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that.
It's
I mean, I
crazy how
smoked the same thing you did, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're going to be with you on it, but I'm definitely 100% with you on it. And I feel like I'm every day undoing bad or making an attempt at unlearning bad habits that I've built throughout my 33 years of life.
Yeah.
My posture, I feel like my body, the way that I hold my shoulders, everything about what I do and who I am, I feel like I'm trying to pick apart where did I fuck up?
Yeah.
Like I have to start doing something
Well, shit, if
differently.
you're just now looking at it, well, not just saying just now, but if you're looking at it and you're really having to like come to yourself and ask where you fucked up, like you must have not fucked up much, or you need someone else looking at it because you're not being like that real with yourself. Because I always tell people, like, even when I'm training, there's a truth, and then there's a truth inside that truth. Look for that one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the truth inside the truth?
Yeah.
When you figure that out, you understand where the baseline is, what the fuck is really going on. Now you
Okay.
can change some shit. So I take the same concepts that I think of like fitness and nutrition, and I just take that concept out and I plug it into solving other people's fucking issues.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
yeah,
It starts to take the baseline of it, figure out the truth of the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you start doing that, like me personally, I was majorly fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like I'm doing all this shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm a very responsible person, but in what degree? Like, how far did it go? Like, what was I really doing? Like, what were my true intentions behind it? Like, growing up, like, you know what I'm talking about. When you were growing up, you had this overwhelming urge to just go get some pussy.
Yeah, I still have it. It's called caveman brain. We talk
Bro,
about it a lot on
okay.
this podcast.
Well, it'll take you 2.5 hours in a fucking road trip for a fucking 5-minute fuck.
You're goddamn right it will. And
then you
right
gotta
after
drop
you
back.
get that nut.
Right after you get that
Right at even as the nut is not even out of the tip of your dick, but when it enters, when it goes from the balls to the shaft, that's when it hits you. Before it's even out,
Yeah. And you're like,
that's when it hits you, and you're like, "What the fuck did I just do?"
Yeah. Yeah. That's why that's why I also like, bro, my homies get so mad, dude. You should see the amount of we used to write down the girls that I would like not fuck. And it would make me feel cooler, like, hey, bro, I didn't fuck that bitch.
Yo, you're doing the opposite of everyone. Everyone's got a list of who they fucked. You're doing all the girls you
Bro.
didn't fuck.
No, dude, there was some bad bitches,
I'm
bro.
dead.
Like, I was
Holy
like, man, I
shit.
really want to fuck this bitch, but I feel like she been like kind of ran through, or she just, it just wouldn't be a good look. Like there's,
I've always
I really want to
admired-
air some shit out right now, but I can't. But you know who you are, and I want to fuck you so bad. And if I did, I would ruin your relationship, and that would be.
So you're just gonna wait because if I'm assuming
I'm not-
she works in the industry, and
How
if
do you
she
know
does
that?
work in the industry, because these are the girls that we want to fuck. When you work in the industry,
bro,
you fuck in the
no,
industry.
no.
And if
Well,
she
what
works
kind of
in the
industry?
industry, I could pretty much guarantee that her relationship will be over sooner than later.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
you never know about. Well, yeah, never mind.
Fuck. I wanted to go somewhere where I had such a good road. What were we talking
We're
about?
talking about fucking taking a long ass trip for some 5-minute pussy, and then
Yeah, a
after
little
you
caveman
hit,
brain.
You're fucking ready to roll, and you're like, man, why did I even
Post
drive
nut clarity.
all this fucking way? I just wasted all this gas.
Yeah.
Now I gotta fucking duck these damn cops and these speed traps on the way back from Austin. Fuck.
Yes.
You know, but that's why you ride street bikes. Depends. You get there really fast.
I mean, there's an argument. I feel like you, if anybody could give an argument on why to or why not to ride street bikes, it'd be you because you got hit on one.
Bro, my back is still fucked. That hurts right now.
You got hit on one and you still are riding with them and on them.
Yeah, but that's a long story, and I can't.
I have a really good friend who got ran over on a motorcycle, and it was like a big moment in his life when he got back on a motorcycle.
Yeah, it was
just
crazy.
to kind of conquer the fear, right? Like you don't want to live in fear.
Well, I wasn't really scared. I've been on the bikes my whole life. I've been on dumb shit my whole life. It was just this time, how it happened, what happened, and what happened after. Like, bro, these motherfuckers ran up on me. Me and my mom, we went to Los Panchitos or some shit in Huntsville, and my cousin was supposed to come pick me up, and he was running late because he was coming all the way from Houston, and my mom ended up leaving.
Wait, you're gonna have to reset us up on the story.
Okay,
We were talking about the accident you got.
Yeah.
This is the day of that accident.
no, this is like a couple weeks, like 3-4 weeks after the accident. Like my neck is broke, my arms broke, my arms in a sling, my foot's in a boot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty fucked up.
Okay.
And
yeah.
why did I even get on this song? Where are we at?
I don't know, but I feel like this is such a good.
This is like it's like a fucked up story, but like I don't even know why I'm telling it right now.
Well, maybe you could pull out at any moment, and I'm sure you already know that.
Pull it out.
Well, if this was a Patreon episode, you could do that, and I would sell your dick, and I would keep the money.
Nah, we can put our feet up there though.
Yeah, no, this has been an incredible episode. I hope it's as good as I think it is when I watch it sober again. But God damn it feels good, and that's why I honestly love doing this fucking podcast. Is because we probably would have never sat down for an hour and 11 minutes and just talked to each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we see each other at the end of the night when we're drunk. You're cleaning up, I'm cleaning up, I want to go home. Or at the beginning of the night where it's like I'm stressed out, rushing to get my bag or set up the shit. Like there's always something else going on. Yeah, doing the pod is incredible because you get to like really talk to somebody and connect with them. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Most people they flake all the time. I was supposed to have Jay Stone today. I'm really hoping he comes on, but a lot of people, shit comes up. Like for me, I got to make it a priority, but I understand like for someone else, it's like, oh, I'm supposed to do this. But if something more important comes up, this ain't the most important shit to them. You know,
if they understood how YouTube worked and how much money we could make, they would get their fucking ass on this podcast and they would talk that shit.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate you coming out here and talking that shit. This is just another reminder for Diamond Cut. Maybe, let's make sure we definitely got the bleeps in the right place. We
don't air me out. Don't air me out. I do have a lot of pull in the hood.
Okay, I mean,
but I do not.
It's not like it's definitely there's no malice whatsoever, but it's just not at this moment in time. We're in a wild place, baby. People get over for fucking crazy shit.
But that's why I want to be an anomaly and kind of just. I am this. You just see me for whatever, but I'm not that. So
I mean, you just
fuck down.
You do you, and it'll shine through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got spunk. You got Riz. You got it. You got it, kid.
Got Riz.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out Tokyo's Joe. Come and see me. I'll be there all night. I know this is come and see me. I'll be whipping up them yayas if you want it.
Let's go, champ. Thank you guys for watching. Fucking fantastic. Please subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. Give the video a like. Drop a little comment. Also available Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you can get a podcast. The Party with Strategy podcast, episode 76, I believe, is what we're on. Thank you for joining me. Charles Baylor. I don't even think...
At the Charles Baylor Instagram. That's really all I got.
Yeah. We'll have him throw it up there. And also, I don't even think I introduced you, bro. Like, we just got started.
Yeah,
but
it goes.
The thumbnail will have your name on it, though. So
it's all good.
We're good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Always.
Let's go.
Holy shit. I got no hope in these hoes.